Hello everyone, and welcome to the Inn Sanity. A rather strange sounding game whose premise has me insanely curious. Apparently the premise of this is that we are a guest staying at a sleepy hotel during the night, and awake to find that some apocalypse has occurred, leaving the staff and guests trapped inside. This place being our only refuge against the horrors outside, our world has gotten a whole lot smaller. And so we have nothing but time on our hands, time which we'll have to use to get to know the other people who find themselves trapped alongside us. And we'll have to decide how we interact with them in order to, I guess, learn their secrets, learn what they're about, and use that to unlock one of several different endings. Thank you to the developers for sending me this free key, because I am beyond intrigued by that premise. Not only in terms of the setting, but also in terms of the gameplay. The idea of almost like The Mist, being trapped in this like cabin fever-esque setting with strangers who need to become our friends or enemies, depending on our choices. And I cannot wait to see how this unfolds. Now, this game doesn't have a lot of attention as far as I can see, but those who have played it have very good things to say. So let's try it out. And here we are. Walk to the hotel manager. Wow, this place is beautiful. Oh, look at us, arriving on a foggy evening in the city, the streetlights still glowing in the mist. Look at this. Definitely a cozy time to get in from the bad weather and relax on a comfy bed. Oh, that's strange. Everyone's faces are censored. I want to rent a room. Can you please wait? I'll be free soon. Alright, sure, jerk. Don't do your job or anything. So we're waiting. I can press space to leave. You look like an angel. I love your compliments. Give me another one. I wonder what tone she used when she said that. Was it flirtation or sarcasm? Do we not know? We're actually seeing this as text. Your husband is a complete idiot. To leave such a beauty. Let's not talk about that. Today we'll forget about him. And your wife. Ah, I see. We could keep listening, or we could talk to the manager. Let's keep listening. This is good theater, and apparently that guy can't be bothered to help us. Of course. Are you okay? The whole town is having nightmares. Are they bothering you too? Not anymore. Good. I'm glad they've stopped, because now we can... My nightmares continue. It's just that they don't bother me anymore. As long as there's wine and you nearby. This'll be a wonderful evening, my angel. Wait a second. Your nose is bleeding. Young man? Please come over. The sight of that camera, it's like it's observing me as the observer. I don't know why, but my eye was instantly drawn to it. Welcome to Sanity Inn. What can I do for you? I need a room for one night. Certainly. Could I have your name, please? I can say John Smith. It doesn't matter. I'll leave a tip and you write nothing. So either way, we can't be honest. Let's just put down John Smith. It avoids conversation. Okay, Mr. Smith. The registration will take just a minute. Meanwhile, I would like to tell you about our hotel. Sanity takes pride in its restaurant, which is located on the roof of our esteemed building. We also recently opened a swimming pool. Yeah, I mean, this is clearly swimming pool weather. You are looking at me strangely. Is everything okay? Crap, he picked up on it. So we know that there's something wrong with us. Even our dialogue options appear blurry and hazy at first. Everything is fine. Please continue. Are you sure? Go a little further. There you'll find the elevator. Go up to the 3rd floor. Your room number is 302. You can contact the front desk, restaurant, or security by phone. And sir, here's your keycard. Welcome to the Sanity Inn. There we go. Our electronic key to 302. Now, this is interesting because everything is delivered in a kind of like stilted, inhuman way. This all feels very dream logic-y. Speaking of dream logic, look at you at the end, all in shadow, almost a static-y texture to you. Although I can't tell if that's just the game's regular film grain. Not being able to recognize faces, not being able to recognize tone, as if the player themselves recognizes that we're reading this instead of hearing voice acting. What is this over here? Yes, I'm trying to pick you up. Blues Night, September 11th, 1993. The Sanity Inn. She's waiting for you in our restaurant. Also, this game does take place in the early 90s, and... well, this kind of reminds me of the last time something had a date that took place on a September 11th, but not 2001. It's like by placing that date there, it immediately causes discomfort, even if only by association. Okay, that leads to the pool. We need to head to 302. I'm quite certain that shadowy figure wasn't there before. 3rd floor.
Hold the door!
You were voice acted, young woman. No face, though. This can't be real. Why am I hearing her?
Is something wrong? Is there something stuck in my teeth?
Well, you seem normal. Should I bring it up? Because this seems important. I heard your voice.
Yeah, it's good that you heard me. Otherwise I would have had to wait for the elevator again.
Yeah.
Did you press the button? I live on the 4th floor.
Sure.
Hey, this might be a weird question, but do you know any good places to go in the big city?
Why am I hearing her voice? Something has changed. So clearly you know what a voice sounds like. This probably hasn't been your entire life. I couldn't go outside very often. Well, we've already opened up a bit. Why not a little more? It feels like how guarded we decide to be is part of it.
You have no idea how much I get you. Where would you like to go?
I could say don't go anywhere. It could be dangerous outside. Let's say maybe to a bookstore?
Do you like reading? I enjoy books too, but now I have the opportunity to try something new for the first time, so I'm looking for other options. I think this is your floor.
Alright. I get the impression we could have spun that into something.
Well, see you later, and thanks for the advice.
Yeah, I imagine we will be meeting later. You are now extremely significant. You stand out, even for something you don't realize makes you stand out, which is interesting because you look like you put a lot of effort into standing out. But you seem nice enough. Priest. Young man, are you checking in too? Yes, sir? Be careful. It's a sinful place. Trust no one. Hey, young man. Do you trust people? This is a weird question. This is the only question that matters. You'll understand this eventually. You know, never have I thought someone was telling me the truth so much as I simultaneously thought they were probably my biggest threat. The one is fallen off of this door. Alright, that should be a little brighter and a little sharper now. Can hear music from in here. Oh, does each room have its own buzzer? Oh no, that's probably the electronic lock. Here we are. It's so weird to click on the hovering text instead of the actual object. There we go. Can we look through the peephole? No, that just opens the door. Finally. All that's left is to unpack my things and get ready. Okay, but this door being ajar is a little bit bothersome. Everything looks okay. You always have to do the tactical sweep when you enter accommodations for the first time. I can put down my razor. I bought it on the way here. It's sharp enough. It'll do. Requires some skill. Radio already playing as we arrive. We could change the station. But still, something jazzy like that. That same shadowy-looking ghost girl is on the roof of the neighboring building. But this does feel like my style. Look, we can even see into some of the rooms across the street. The city seems quite still. We can see the moon in the sky. I don't even know if it's meant to be nighttime right now. But clearly we have an observer. Let's put my backpack. Who would have thought that all my things would fit in one old bag? I get the impression of someone who's running from something. We're learning about our own character even as we learn about all these others. I've already started to forget what she looked like. It's good that I still have a photo. We could see the face in this portrait, and I wonder if we'd see a blur if we looked at our own face in the mirror. I can still see you watching me from over there. You just started beeping. Attention. We interrupt our program to bring you an urgent message from the Center for Disease Control and Prevention. A temporary quarantine is being declared in the city due to a natural gas leak. You may observe power outages in some areas. Specialists are already working on solving the problem. Do not leave your homes and do not go outside. Stay calm and follow official announcements. The situation is under control. A citywide gas leak? Something doesn't add up. Well, it certainly looks like there's some form of gas in the air. I just assumed it was water vapor. A gas leak so enormous it moved the moon. A scream? I need to check what happened. Okay. Can we check the people? That would be really useful. Guess not. The power is unstable. Room is this? I can't, it's too dark to see. 308. Oh my god. But there's no damage here. What's going on here? I need to get out. I do, but there's a note over there. Bloodstained note. It seems the man I saw in the lobby was here. What happened to him? And where is that woman? My angel, I'm waiting for you at the hotel today. My wife has gone to her parents, so we have the whole weekend. Okay, go away. Let's pick up the phone. If you want to live, go back to your room and lock the door. Do you understand me? There's a dead body here. I don't have time for it, kid. Just do what I say. Go back to your room, lock the door, and don't open it, no matter what anyone says. Okay. 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 Run. Keep an eye out for other doors. We're right here at the end of the hall. I need to call the rescue service. What's their number in this town? Having it be different kind of defeats the purpose in a lot of ways, doesn't it? This has not gotten any better, but you still remain. That person was completely eviscerated, meaning there's a fox in the henhouse. Rescue service. 66911. Hello. You've called the rescue service. Unfortunately, all our operators are currently busy. Your place in the queue is 54. Please stay on the line or call back later. What on earth is happening? Wait, can we hear these voices? Well, we can't hear voices over the phone either, but that text still happens. It's like we just intuitively understand. It seems like the knocking isn't at my door. I need to check out what's going on. I was told not to open for anything. Of course, not being able to discern tone is a big part of our handicap in this situation. Oh, now we can look through the peephole. You're beautiful. I love compliments. Are there doppelgangers? If the man in that room was dead... Day 1. I guess we made ourselves a little nest on our bathroom floor with our only weapon close at hand. Okay, now... Oh. Looks like the fires have burned themselves out by now, but it wasn't a dream. But I'm not sure this was here before. Program foster home. Are we a foster child? Explosions out there, maybe gunfire? Whatever's happening, it's happening everywhere. Oh, things that we find will be placed up on the wall. Alright, before I head down, I'm gonna try and call reception. Nothing. There's gonna be nothing for security or any of these, right? Watcher. This is a watcher. Are you still alive, kid? Great. Watcher? That's my job title. I'm in charge of the hotel's security. Or at least I'm trying to be. The hotel is dangerous. The problem is that it's even more dangerous outside. They're saying on the radio that it's a gas leak. Do you believe that? Not at all. Me neither. They're hiding something, and the police aren't coming. All of this smells really bad, kid. Oh, you want a bad smell? Try 308. I don't know how long we'll be stuck here, but there's a chance it could be for a while. I checked the cameras. The corridor on your floor is clear. Try to get out and find some food while you can. Don't go to other floors. Then come back and wait for my call. And don't talk to anyone. It could end badly. Interesting. So the mistrust is actually baked into the gameplay. Things are only going to get harder, but even within this building, we're still trying to survive. I just heard something unlock. Well, we know that 308 isn't occupied. Is that corpse still here? It is. Completely eviscerated, God. Maybe this soap tastes good? To be honest, I have no idea where we would look for food. Open this case? I mean, he's not using it, and I'd like to avoid direct confrontations. No? What about the room directly across the hall? I mean, whatever it was could still be there, right? Can't help but notice there's a camera directly on our door. My God. Hey, I can hear the distinct sound of Incompetech music playing. I love it so much, and even though it's faint, you might not be able to hear it at all. I instantly recognize it. Bubble Love Gum, a chewing gum. There's a trading card with some romantic phrase on it inside a package. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I have no experience in this matter. Might come in handy. Yeah, and you totally struck out with the cute goth girl. Or at least I assumed she was cute. That door is locked. Oh God, whatever did this could still be here. Nothing. Nothing. Oh God, trying every door might not be smart. I mean, what if somebody decides to answer? Young man, over here. I don't trust the sound of that. Not at all. I hear something very horrible from in there. Red flashing lights on the elevator. Man, it is so dark in this hallway and kind of too bright everywhere else now that I put the gamma up. I don't know what else to even try. I'm so worried that if I try all these doors, I might accidentally provoke a conversation that I don't want to have. But I can't survive on gum. 319. Okay, not that one. That door has been barricaded with a chair. Man, we feel all alone, but we know there's others all around us. Question is, are they as afraid of us as we are of them? No one here for the time being. They may have just left. But if they're not dead, that would mean we're stealing from them, right? Alright, let's do it. Oh, and let's make a note of who we're stealing from while we're at it. 321. I can hear some static from in there. I'm gonna leave that alone. Yeah, okay, I see. I see. We're gonna not talk to the old person in the other room. God, it's so hard to read, like, subtle problems with someone's voice in this way. Wait. Wait, I can't get back in my room. The lock is gone. This one. Young man, I need help. What happened? I'm not feeling very well. My blood pressure has risen, but I couldn't get through to the ambulance. Please help me find the medicine. Where should I look for it? There's a utility room on each floor. There should be a first aid kit there. Please, bring it here. You would really help me out. Early on is when we would learn not to trust. Okay, where is this utility room? These are actually the doors to the elevator, which have been blocked off. You would think we would be able to remove that chair and make life easier. Okay, I don't know if I want to follow that trail. They always lock the doors to their rooms. Why? I already have the keys. Probably because they're afraid of someone. Nothing to worry about. I'll watch over them. I'm always watching. How much can we trust the Watcher now? They're sowing that doubt this early. Okay, we don't take that with us, though. Alright, let's grab your meds. A small set of medicines and first aid supplies. I can give it away, or keep it for myself. Why not just grab all of this and give away what that person's asking? Nope. 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 Goodbye. Later. Later, Tater. Goodbye. 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 We are face to face with what we were told to avoid. It is now 100% real. There is no ambiguity there. Alright, 311. Young man, is that you? Did you find the first aid kit? Yes, here it is. Thank you very much. Okay, so we didn't have to open the door. I've put together something for you. You may find it useful. Thank you. You brought your neighbor a first aid kit. Oh, but does that mean we didn't have to steal from the other guy? Oh, maybe you need something too? Sorry, I didn't think of it right away. It's my blood pressure. You can ask me anything. I'll try to answer. What do you think is happening? I'm not a doctor, so I can't say for sure. Most likely it's a collective psychosis. Perhaps due to psychoactive substances released into the atmosphere. Or a new strain of rabies. Goodness, I'm wasting your time. You need to get back to your room. I hope this madness ends soon. It's an inability to perceive some information in what is already an information drought. There's going to be a whole lot of hearsay and guessing. 314 opens. Oh my, we just need to hoard all of this, don't we? Oh, let's take this canned food. In fact, they're eating out of cans. Pizza from the restaurant, but it seems like these people were actually prepared. Look at that. Maps, utility items, tape, and batteries. I wonder if maybe these people knew something everyone else doesn't, or maybe they're just on their way back from a trip. Who knows? Interestingly enough, I can't even attempt to open 319. 321 we've already stolen from. 322 is open as well. And this place seems absolutely ransacked. More gum. And a whole lot of alcohol. We're getting to learn about the residents of these rooms, even if they're not here to talk to us. This trashing may have been the case even beforehand. You're not getting your deposit back. 324. Thankfully, we've not yet had the displeasure of barging in on someone. What is going on here? God. I mean, do we even want these donuts? Just flies buzzing all over. Alright, well, we just got an achievement saying we've collected all available food on the floor. Any documents? It's just... being informed is the biggest thing right now. If we do decide to be brave and come down here... that thing is gone. But its victim is not. Even corpses have their faces censored. That's the key to 328. So sometimes being foolish will reward us. Presumably. Or I've just gotten myself into something even worse. Unlock. I'm amazed that it read that. My God. Did something big just pass in front of the windows? God, whatever's going on out there has made its way in here, but if it really is more dangerous out there, that's a pretty high bar. That's at least 3 corpses associated with this room. Oh God, there is so much more. Alright, we should be set for a while, and that achievement lied. Turn around, slowly. Oh my God. I will ask you questions, you will answer them. Understood? Don't anger me, and don't lie. This could end badly. Now tell me, what were you doing in this room? I was looking for food. So, you were stealing. Thou shalt not steal. One of the 10 Commandments. How do I know that it wasn't you who killed those people? How will you prove it? It was a woman in white. I saw her kill a man. The hotel security guard has access to the cameras. He will confirm that it wasn't me. Look at the bodies. I wouldn't have had the strength for that. Oh my God. I've heard what they say on the radio. People are capable of terrible things. Alright. Here's what I think, my son. Oh God. You're one of the infected. They said on the radio that you're dangerous. You got wild and attacked people. And I need to stop you. Please don't. I'll give you one chance. What will you say in your defense? Oh my God. What do I even say? Their explanations keep changing. Why do you believe them? We can see your indecision. All right, my son. I believe you. Go. Don't be afraid. Now I'll be watching over you. Oh my god, that was tense. There just weren't good options. How do you convince somebody of the merits of a situation this insane? Alright, let's get back. We now have 2 people claiming to watch over us. One in a spiritual sense. Let's go, 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 go. And one in a more literal sense, but we also have reason to distrust him. Honestly, if I'm in this situation, the main takeaway I'm getting from this, the priest has a gun. Maybe we can get it for ourselves at some point. Well, I see our luck hasn't returned. Let's just put our food away. I don't think I've ever played a game quite like this before. But it seems the third watcher is gone. Let's get to bed. I mean, theoretically, we could just hole up in here for a while, right? I wonder if the plumbing works. We were told not to answer the door for anything. We can look through the peephole. My God. Please, help. We had the option of mentioning that we had seen a lady in white. I'm being chased. Door. Open. Who are you? Who am I? The door to the room slammed shut. I can't get inside. Please. Open. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with no. I may not be able to hear your voice, but I can read syntax. Don't open. You're not like the others. Interesting. Oh my God! Talk to me. I want to know more. What do you see? You're here. I feel you. Don't you dare be silent. My husband gave me roses for every anniversary. I always said that I liked violets more. He couldn't remember. Now my house is empty. I'm looking for someone who won't leave. Are you too? We could try to play along, but you would know, wouldn't you? Yes, I'm looking for someone. Someone? Not me? Not me? You want to get rid of me. You're lying. The one I need. Please, warm me up. Liar! Dreams in the ocean. I feel you. Should I trust you? Prove that you were listening to me. What flowers do I love? It was violets. You listened. We won't be alone. My God. Even beyond the censoring, I can... You're interesting. I'm leaving. We will talk again. Was this just one of our nightmares, or was this actually related to what's going on out there? That seemed very personal. Very No, but this just might be a dream. Given the dark and dingy environments we've been in, this is downright beautiful. An escape in dreams, maybe? It looks like the path continues to a cave over there, but our way is blocked by this hole. Oh, is that an eel? Oh my god, that is huge! Look at you! Ah, you are so cool looking. But this motion blur is making me a little sick. Maybe we should get moving, not spend too much time here. Huh. Of course, we couldn't escape for long. Sometimes it's a hard change, sometimes it's a slow return to reality, but when you dream well in a bad situation, it always makes waking harder. You again. Our most direct confrontation yet. Day 2. I can hear your voice. Is that the girl again?
Hey, is anyone there?
Hang on. Is there a vent that your voice is coming through? Yes, right here. As much as I hate it, we already have a connection with this person, so we have to try. Even though this could be another trick.
Hey, is anyone there? I need help.
I hear a voice again. Is it her? Hey, who's there?
Thank God. Wait. I know that voice. Are you the guy from the elevator? I need help.
What's happened?
It's at my door. I don't know how to explain it. You will not believe me. It wants to get inside. I need someone to distract it so I can escape.
Escape from where? You're better off staying put. Who's standing at your door?
I don't know. He was following me down the corridor. The pale and ugly thing. I'm in room 401. I know it's dangerous, but I really need help. This crawling thing seems to be blind, but it has very good hearing. Try to distract it with a noise. I'll wait you here.
Seems kind of strange. How did you figure all that out? I really should be telling you to just stay put. But we've got to make our way to the elevator. Wait. I think I just heard a phone ringing. Or maybe that's just the soundtrack. Every time we step out here, it's an expedition. This is immersive and tense in a really strange way. Like, it's a walking simulator with dialogue options, yes, but it's really, I don't know to what extent I'm in control of my choices, but it's making me feel like I'm walking through a minefield all the time. Young man, is that you? Thank you for yesterday. I'll be honest, I can count on you more than on my own son. What happened to your son? A few years ago, he fell seriously ill and asked me for help. I sent him money for the surgery, but it only helped for a while. Soon another one had to be performed, and another. I had to sell my house to pay for the last one. And then it turned out that he was perfectly healthy. He was never sick, was he? I wish I could be as observant as you, but alas. He gambled away everything I sent him at the casino. All that's left of my life savings is $73. I rented a room for a couple days to figure out what to do next. A homeless pensioner with 3 loans. I'm surprised you even got the room for that amount of money. I don't know how to live on. And it's not even about the money. When a loved one stabs you in the back, you start expecting the next blow from the rest of the world. Do you understand me? More than you think. Thank you. I needed someone to talk to. That's the entire theme of this game, isn't it? I mean, that couple that was cheating, there's whatever happened in our past, her talking about the husband who left her. We can't trust anything anyone says, but it must remain on our mind. Looks like you've claimed another victim. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. This is not going to work. There was a staircase further down the hall. The building itself is deteriorated. You're a corpse propped up in a chair, right? Are you going to be pulled into that room as I approach? No, you're actually many corpses propped up in several chairs. With a dress as the centerpiece. Why? We can still access the maintenance room, but that cabinet has been closed. Oh. You forgot about it! She's furious. If I don't play along, she might attack. Come on. I came to talk about it. Yeah, maybe we can get her to give us some clues? You are? I knew you were special. Our date. Restaurant. Wine. And meat. I'll color the dress in my favorite shade. Darling, you remember my favorite color, don't you? I can spend gum. Of course I remember. And my favorite color is the color of your eyes. Okay, so I guess we use that gum to say the right thing in the right moment? Was it red? Yes. The color of fog. The color of dreams. Oh, it was the color of the fog last night, that's for sure. I need to go. There's still so much to do. To prepare. Stop. And where are you going? You're not planning to run away, are you? I wanted to book a table. You're so thoughtful. It's time for you. See you at the restaurant. You're gonna be very angry that I didn't show up. But right now, all I can do is go upstairs. God, you got wedged in the glass. This is literally just like surviving a nagging wife simulator, huh? Seems like up here is no better. Okay, 401. There's one of these on every floor. The girl is hiding something in her room. Did she steal something? Is she on the run? I need to search the room while she's not there. Our watcher is working against some of our friends. Or who I currently presume to be a friend, who I feel like is a lifeline, given our condition. My God. This should probably be our indication that the way is not clear. I take that back. Up here is worse than down there. Look at you. This whole floor is a total bloodbath. You said to try and make noise. Is there anything we can actually use to do that? I mean, we could try rattling those doors, but that means making noise right where we're standing. 417 is open. More gum. Okay, having all these lifelines is definitely helpful. I wonder if these Polaroids are anything important. That one looks a little bit concerning. Wait. I can hear whimpering. We're getting closer to... Whatever! God, that thing was huge! Okay, maybe we should be taking it slow, pacing ourselves out. I already felt like I'd made a big mistake by taking a step when it came down. There you are. Oh, look at this. I can't see what I have in my inventory. I spent a fair bit of time backtracking, but I think I just have to go for it. And hoping for a Hail Mary in the form of something in one of these rooms? God. I need to somehow distract it. I need to find the key to the neighboring room. Maybe I can lure it there? I need to inspect the corridor. Oh no. There's nothing here. One of the bodies should have a key. What about over here? No. Let's take it slow as we can. Nothing as well. God, I feel sick. The key must be somewhere here. Nothing. Only blood and torn pieces of clothing. How could he tear them up like this? Very notable that basically every corpse is in their underwear. Nothing here either. I mean, I guess the implication is that it got them in the night. Here we go, room 405. My hands are bloody. What a horrible smell. You need to time it right. Let's wait for your next one so that we know we have time. No. No, no, no. God, I'm playing the Quiet Place dating game right now. Okay, there's a radio here. But the question then is, how are we getting out? And just where will our friend even go? We didn't work out a plan. We can examine the radio. Rotate. Open battery compartment. We can take out the batteries, but that'll ruin her chance. I'm sure we could use those for something, but no. No. What if I don't want to do that? Alright, thankfully it seems to autosave here, but that is really annoying that in finding out what our other choice is, we have to commit to it. Turn on the radio. Hide. But hide where? Can't get in there. Can't, oh god. Over here, I guess? Put ourselves in a corner? Can't crouch. Excuse me, you didn't really give me another option. What do you want me to do here? I was under the impression that it's blind. Turn the radio again, hide. Oh, now the thing comes up. I was trying the bed a second ago. I don't see what difference this makes, though. Again, it is blind. I hope she made it. That wasn't a long time. The hotel is a quiet place. Ah, we can take the batteries now. Oh wait, now I have to examine the clock? Oh, I can put the batteries in here. This is... Why are we doing this? Did it not work the first time? Like, it's asking me to respond to things I don't know. We can set a timer for 45 seconds from now. That'll give us some time to get away. Escape from the room. That was close. Get as far away as we can. I'm gonna take a chance, just on the off chance that there's something I can do. There is a checkpoint here, which maybe isn't the right attitude for a game like this, but I gotta know. Now I have to get to her.
Noise? Is that you?
Yep, let me in. Why are we both getting in here? I thought the point was so that you could get out. Sorry, don't mind me snooping.
Hi. Thank you for not giving up on me. Help me pack my things. We need to hurry. He'll be back soon.
Forget your stuff. Why haven't you packed them yet?
I was afraid to make any noise while he was around. Take the bag. We need to grab clothes and food. Take whatever you think is needed.
I have tons of food back at my place. Okay, 90 seconds. Water. Water seems like a good idea. Alright, food. Don't have a lot of time, but this isn't a big place. Clothes. Church of Jonah. Okay, we have a number on there. You want to grab this stuff? Pizza, food, everything. Clothes, not as critical, simply because you can wear what you have on you.
Remove that chair. There's something underneath it.
Wait, this one? Why? 1 minute. 1 minute.
Grab the package.
Okay, package of what?
It's just some personal stuff. Don't worry about.
Yeah, personal stuff. Listen, I'm gonna have to cut you off
There are
there.
some sweets under the bed. Take them.
Okay.
Great. We have enough food for the first few days.
Yeah, well, I've got some as well, so come on. Stand up. Oh my god, I had to turn around and look to get up. Alright, that should be all we need.
We're running out of time.
Yes, okay, I have to talk to you for that? Alright, I'm ready.
Great. Would be quiet.
Maybe I could have been more thorough, but you said we had enough.
Oh my god. This is horrible.
Yeah, tell me about it.
We need to hurry.
That thing is gone. I feel like we're kind of moving quickly, considering we don't know where this thing is.
Did you hear that? Hide.
Hide where?
Don't breathe. He will hear you.
Hey, I watched that movie last night. Would you like to discuss it while we're hiding here? Oh, hold down the keys to hold your breath.
I think it went away.
Thanks, Macmillan.
Let's go. We need to go downstairs before it returns.
Right behind you.
So, this is your room? We're finally here.
Yeah, this is a dream come true, but not in these circumstances.
Pass me the backpack. Let's see what we managed to grab. You brought quite a lot of food. That's good. But I see that you already got a lot of supplies yourself. Well done. I'm a bit short on clothes. But no worries. I'll make do with what I have.
Yeah, I tried to grab more and the thing wasn't popping up.
Well, we collected everything we could. It's not much, but we'll get by. You helped me, so my supplies are your supplies. I'm sorry that I'm asking you just now, but can I stay with you for a couple of days? I've nowhere to go.
I don't really see any other option, although the room across the street is vacant, if you want to clean it up.
Besides, the two of us will be safer together.
Tell me about that package.
It's nothing special. Just some papers and personal stuff.
Okay, and the brochure?
This is from the church I went to. I have some not so pleasant memories about it.
I can see that.
Thank you. You have no idea how grateful I am. I'm dead tired. Where can I lie down?
Yeah, take the bed, I'll take the couch.
Sure. You need rest too, okay?
Yeah, but I'm the protagonist.
Hey, thank you again. You helped me a lot. And one more thing. I completely forgot to say that my name is Robin, so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Then again, I have my doubts we have opened the door for someone, and If something were to try and get to us, this
I'm
would
here.
be the avenue to exploit.
Come here.
I think we might be dreaming. Couple of hints here and there. I don't like this. This isn't a one-time thing. We consistently dream about being underwater. And those dreams, they seem to be pleasant. You again. I've been waiting for you. I'm glad you finally came. We can't hear you when you speak. It was so scary outside, isn't it? So many people. Everyone wants something. A man with a gun. Priest. Do you remember him? He was full of anger. He almost killed you. He was scared like me. It was he who tried to kill you, not the other way around. You shouldn't justify other people's mistakes. The Watcher, he tells you what to do. He never came out to help, neither you nor the girl. What do you think about him? I'm ready to tolerate him as long as he's useful. I mean, we could defend him, we could be neutral, or we can defend him the other way. All he can do is command. We don't really know that, but it's what's been presented. And this is just the beginning. He'll turn you into an obedient dog if you let him. The girl, you saved her. You let her into your room. You even gave her your bed, poor naive boy. You still don't even know who she is. Don't you think she's too friendly? She's definitely hiding something. Because it benefits her. She knows they're after her, but she's silent because you can drive her away. She's not as naive as she seems. She's doing what I would do. Look at them. People like them are everywhere. They come only when they need something, and then they leave. Now this is interesting because clearly our character is someone with social anxiety and trust issues. It seems like her church may have given her something similar. And so this game is training us to have that survival instinct in a more extreme, abrupt fashion. It kind of allows us to recognize how that survival instinct presents in other characters as well. And it even gives us the option to be understanding of that, to recognize that they're not doing anything we wouldn't do. They always leave. You came here so that this wouldn't happen again, but they found you even here. They don't want you. They want what you're capable of. And you don't need anyone. Who are you? You'll remember. The important thing is that I'm back, and I won't leave you anymore. But it's time for you to leave. We have a lot of things to do. Day 3. Blood. What is this? Why are we bleeding? I guess you're not too anxious about making noise down here. Hopefully that thing stays confined to the upper floor. I mean, the obvious thing would be to assume that it's you. city's still burning and that rain is still falling. But at least we have our own little kingdom right here. Church of Jonah, 66112. We can't use the phone, though.
Good morning! I thought you'd sleep on the couch. Are you an aesthetic monk or something? Seriously, why are you sleeping in the bathroom?
It's not actually for safety. I don't know.
Maybe you were sleepwalking? I can look for some sleeping pills. In the meantime, I prepared some breakfast. I wanted to make it seem like we had more than we do. It didn't turn out very well.
Bananas, apples, or peaches, donuts, and Doritos. It looks great.
Please, help yourself.
Sure thing.
There's something crazy going on. Horrible stuff. Where do you think this all came from?
One word. Aliens. We could also... Wow, we could speculate endlessly. But honestly, with how personal some of this gets, sounds like we're in someone's nightmare.
And who sees it, you or me? My imagination isn't that good.
What do you think about the Watcher? What do you think about that pale monster? What do you think about that white lady? I'm gonna ask about the Watcher since I'm not sure what you'd have to say about these other things.
Security guy? I called him yesterday. He spoke very confidently. I think we can trust him, but I don't know why he doesn't leave his room.
It's pretty obvious why he doesn't leave. It's just, it makes me question how confident he really is. Do we want to pry? Is that a good thing? Maybe it's fine to just let people keep their secrets so long as we can benefit from each other's help. Why'd you come to the city?
Me? I came to visit a friend. She invited me to her wedding, and...
Yeah.
The phone is ringing! You need to answer. This is probably something important.
You're a bad liar. It's just a question of whether letting you keep that lie is beneficial. Hey, how's it going, kid? Don't bother answering, I guess. I've lost contact with the police, and I can't get through to the rescuers. It seems that due to the riots in the city, some telephone lines have been cut off. That's a major bummer. But I've got a plan. There's a big antenna on the roof of the hotel. They opened the restaurant there, right? If we can tweak it, I might be able to radio someone from the rescue team. I forgot that the restaurant is on the roof. Maybe I could have gone there. But here's the thing. You're the one who's gonna have to climb up there. Why me and not you? I need to keep an eye on the cameras. Anything can go wrong any second. I need to make sure no one gets hurt. Climb the stairs to the top floor. There's a restaurant there, through which you can get onto the roof. Find the antenna, and contact me via the local phone. Don't take the girl with you. You're making too much noise while you're together. Good luck.
Do you need to go upstairs? Sorry, I heard that part of the call. You know, I'm not going to just sit on your neck. I'll go downstairs and see what's going on the first floor. Do you need anything in particular?
I want to tell you, stay here, it's not worth the risk. But maybe letting you help us would be a good thing? Try and see... this feels so dangerous. Check what the guard is doing.
Sure, I'll do it.
You seem to be able to handle yourself decently well. As for the phone... Hello. You've called the Church of Jonah's Sign. If you want to learn more about our church, press 1. If you want to hear a new message for Jonah's followers, press 2. For information about lost souls, press 3. Start with 1. The Sign of Jonah teaches us about the benefits of solitude and isolation. Only by isolating ourselves from the world and focusing on self-knowledge can we rise above sin. We will teach you to accept solitude and become a shining torch that punishes vices. If you want to hear a new message for Jonah's followers, press 2. Sure. The hour has come, brothers and sisters. Go out and preach. The great whale has appeared to swallow sinners and bring them to God. There is only you and him. Save, punish, follow the path of the One. Okay, let's figure out about lost souls. One of our sisters from New Nineveh has gone missing. Her parents, friends, and church brethren miss her and pray for her. It's the duty of every brother and sister in our friendly community to return the lost sheep to the flock. Ask your pastor about her features and pass on information about her if you see her. Sounds more like a manhunt. If you want to learn more about us, blah blah blah, don't care. Hang up. Meanwhile, let's try and book the restaurant so that if she asks, they'll say that we did. Too late. Kinda doubt they're taking reservations right now anyway. Alright, I'll see you in a bit.
Hey, be careful.
You too. I can hear her lock the door behind me. It's what we heard earlier, isn't it? This place is more trashed every time we come out. I like that. It shows that things are happening out here even as we sleep. Is there anything more we can see? Even if there was, we can't see through the glass. Okay, before we head upstairs... I was gonna say, let's see about the guy in 311. I heard someone wandering along the corridor. Go back to your room, young man. That doesn't sound good. There she is. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Nope, we gotta beat her there. Your display has been moved around. Open up. Close. Then again, we're going to the same place. God, I actually really love how this just deteriorates with each... I can't help but be reminded of the weird fiction story, The Night Wire. This fog that descends over the city, people start having hallucinations, nightmares, and then creatures within that fog. I think they made a movie kind of like this. A bunch of people trapped in a building, not able to trust each other in fog. I think it was called The Fog. Of course, this place is no better. Another of these. She's waiting for you in our restaurant. That makes so much more sense now. I just get the feeling we're walking into the game's signature scene. Well, she's no Julie Cruz, but she'll have to do. It's you. I knew you would come. Let's go. I booked us a table. I'm glad you didn't notice that I was supposed to do that. You're late. But I forgive you. I dreamt of our first date. Sand, water, a hat that flew away. You couldn't take your eyes off me. It was so long ago. Do you remember where we went that day? She probably mistook me for someone else. Should I play along? We went to the beach. The sea, the sunset, and just the two of us. The proposal. It was in the restaurant. Here. I didn't know you. Doubts. Then you raised a glass and made a toast. Your words then. Repeat them. We could spend gum here. To trust seems the most thematically relevant. Oh no. Let's say to trust. Right. It's hard to find. You said I was the only one for you. I quit my job. For you. I left my loved ones. For you. And you left. Took away my family, friends, youth. Nothing is left. Nothing. He treated you terribly. We can distance ourselves from responsibility. She said you. But I came back. I will be with you. You really came back? Oh no. You should leave. Leave. Get out. No, don't look at me. Leave. Leave! And just like that, you're gone. You know, I had made a joke earlier about this being like a nagging wife survival game, but it really does feel like those QuickTime events or gameplay segments in a dating sim. Meaning that this nightmare is tailored to us. This whole thing is centered around paranoia and mistrust. She was some famous singer. She moved here at the insistence of her husband. Then something happened. Now her only stage is our old restaurant. Every time she brings a different man, but always talks about her ex. She sees only him. So beautiful, I wish I could... Yesterday I was cleaning her room, and she saw me. I've never been so ashamed. I won't let myself be noticed again. I need to be quieter. Okay, never mind. That completely throws away everything I had brought up before. Unless we're more connected to this place than we think. And I've been thinking, the monster on Robin's floor, the one that requires her to stay quiet at all times. We've seen the way she chooses to express herself. Maybe she was kind of shamed into conformity and blending in at her church. This must lead to the roof. Can't enter the washroom. Wow, this place really is fancy. God, this brightness. At least the rain is lit up. As has the fog, at least to an extent. But then again, we are high up, and it is pretty hazy. I get the impression I shouldn't be breathing this air. But then again, that's my rational mind working against a decidedly irrational situation. DJ Donald, Marisha, and Scott Boys, Party Island, April 24th. Find out the truth. They're already here. The government lies. Mind control. Do you hear voices? They are not hallucinations. Experiments on humans. Mutagens in the water. Super slaves and super soldiers. And what are these blocks on the page? They almost look like some kind of CAPTCHA so that it can't be read by something. Well, there's a phone ringing elsewhere. We've got a new number to call. I really like how this game presents so many alternate explanations for what could be going on here. Because I think through that, it sort of obfuscates what kind of game this is going to be, and in doing so, it kind of makes it a bit more unpredictable. I mean, horror gamers, they know the horror tropes, but if we don't even know what's going on here, how do we know which ones to expect? Wait, will this ladder over here get us down at all? Doesn't matter, it's not even going to give us the opportunity to try. Hey, you took so long to answer that I thought you were done for. Yeah, sorry, I had a date. I met the White Lady. It's amazing that you managed to get here at all. I saw on the cameras what she does to people she meets, and it's an unpleasant sight. So you are all aware of everyone else's demons. I'm still just assuming that that's the case, so maybe I shouldn't be so quick. It seems that you have your own personal guardian angel. Yeah, it's either you, the priest, or my own dang self. To send a distress signal, you need to adjust and turn on this old antenna. It looks complicated, but it's simple. Just listen to me carefully. There should be a panel with a switch to your right. This thing regulates the voltage of the antenna. Set it so that it shows 10 volts. That should be enough. Okay, so it's gonna be one of these type of puzzles. Repeat, what should I do? Okay, you're gonna say the same thing. It just needs to add up. So... if we go 8, 2, 0, easy peasy. Great. I started hearing interference on the radio, which means the signal went out. Now we need to set the transmission frequency. To the left, there should be a panel with a green screen, and next to it, it's a mini antenna for receiving short frequencies. Tune it so that the signal on the panel matches the amplitude we need. Oh yeah, I've played the Arkham games. Alright. This might be a bit tricky. No. Oh wow. Oh, I see. Hang on. Let's get you... there. No. Left. And then you... it's somewhat misaligned still. Rotate left. There we go. Well done, kid. The signal's become clearer. Now let's launch the large antenna at full power. In the center, slightly to the right of the phone, there should be a lever. Pull it, and everything will work. Let's do it. Since you have no voice, I'm gonna assume you're Eartha Kitt. It worked! You did it! Great job, kid! That was 1 in a million. Do I need to do anything else? No, kid. You did a great job. As soon as I can reconfigure the antenna to transmit the signal, the rescuers will come. You sure about that? But it's a long process. You'll have to wait a couple of days. How could you possibly know that? Go down to your place and wait for my call. As soon as I can send a signal, I'll let you know. Just be careful. A few minutes ago, I noticed movement on your floor. Just movement? That's all you can tell me? I guess we're back down here. Oh no. Oh no, are those the symbols of the church? And those look like bullet holes. Okay, let's be very cautious here. If they're here, they may be looking for Robin. What? The ceiling is collapsed in 324. For a second I thought that was the woman. Just a rack. It came and was gone, just like that. No answer from 311. I was waiting for you. Let's go. I want to talk to you. I had stopped thinking about you, but you're from her church, aren't you? I want to apologize for our previous meeting. Okay, that's good. Now that that's out of the way, you can apologize for this meeting. I done you wrong. I succumbed to empty suspicions and would like to ask for your forgiveness. Do you accept my apologies? Where's the room owner? Don't get distracted by trifles. Focus on our conversation. I've prepared something for you. A gift. And a lesson. Oh no. What's happening? A confession. I learned a lot from our last meeting. Hard days had come. The end of times. I will teach you how to get through it. The man living in this room is sinful. He confessed it himself. The sin eats him from the inside, turns him into a spawn of hell. Accept his confession, and I will pass judgment. You have time. Not too much time. Are you alive? Please don't do that. Wait, young man? Is that you? He burst in here with a gun, said I was infected and threatened to kill me. I'm healthy. Please convince him to leave. He said something about your sin. I feel guilty, yes, towards my son, but I don't want to talk about it. And it shouldn't matter. He's not telling the whole truth about his son. I need to search the room. Okay, I'll be back soon. God, there's not enough time for this. Blood pressure monitor. It'll prove that he's sick but not infected. That gives us more time. Photograph of a mother and child, but there's no father in them. Seems that the neighbor didn't participate in family life. I see. Maybe he tried to reconnect with his son in that way and was taken advantage of. The son, he didn't feel any connection to him and was fine with taking advantage of him in that way. I found a photo of your family. You're not in it. I left them many years ago. I ran away. I abandoned my little son. I feared the responsibility. That's what I'm guilty of. I'll be back soon. I can prove... Hang on. I've conducted the confession. He is ready for the sentence. I can prove he doesn't deserve to die. Yes. No, he's not infected. You think so? Then tell me, why is he bleeding? He has high blood pressure. It causes nosebleed. Do you have proof? I found this pressure gauge. He uses it to check his high blood pressure. Alright. Let's say I believe you. He said he's tormented by nightmares. You've heard the radio messages, my son. You know what this means. No one spoke to him in his dreams. Hang on. Do you believe the radio? Should we trust it? He's worried about his family. His dreams are only about them. Nightmares have already captured him, one way or another. He admitted guilt himself, although he didn't say what he's guilty of. Did you find that out? When he was young, he abandoned his family and little son. Betrayal is the worst of sins. What do you think he deserves? The choice has been made, and the sentence has been passed, my son. Innocent. I forgive those sins that torment him. You're welcome. For what? For this lesson. Do not trust even those who seem innocent. Okay, I suppose I understand. In the world of sin, only sinners are found. Now go. Until we meet again. Okay. And if you need me, go up to the 4th floor and jump up and down really loudly. Yell if you don't get my attention quick enough. Brilliant touch right here. We heard my character exhale as we stepped out of the room. The tension in this game is unlike any other. Like, we're trying to reason with moon logic here, and we can come to understand that logic, but even still, we've got to speak the language of the nightmare. And it wasn't the most difficult thing, but there's just so much in our hands. Is Robin back yet? Yes, thank you.
You're back. It's good to know that you're okay. So, I assume that you fixed the antenna.
And I assume that you learned about our watcher?
I went down to the 1st floor and tried to reach the security guard. He refuses to open the door and doesn't leave his office at all. It's kind of strange. By the way, while I was waiting here, I heard some noise down the corridor. What happened?
I met a priest. He threatened our neighbor.
The priest? What did he look like? Can you describe him?
Not really.
No, it doesn't matter.
That's good.
You look very tired. I think you need to lie down and rest. I'll keep an eye on the entrance for you.
We haven't told her about our condition.
Hey, are you sleeping? Wake up. Let's go. I want to do something.
Isn't it dangerous there?
I checked the floor. Everything is fine.
Oh, well, that's all just peaches and roses. I came out here to see if I would find the real you asleep on the bed.
Here you go. What do you think?
Looks cute.
Thank you. I've tried. Take a spray paint. It's in the bag.
Cold to the touch. It was used often.
Now draw.
What should I draw?
Whatever you want. Let's make this place more lively. Just think of something and write it. Or just draw without thinking. Let's see what happens.
I could write the word hopeless. What happens now? Stay alive, or close your eyes and draw without thinking. That seems like the right choice.
I don't understand what this means.
Neither do I. I thought this was gonna be me opening my soul a bit. I guess not.
You know, it doesn't even look like you wrote it. Okay, now it's my turn.
Maybe I'm infected with whatever's going on here. Maybe I'm a danger to you. If I were in this situation, I would be telling you maybe I should go stay in the room across the hall. But I guess if we're gonna be here a while...
Here, what do you think?
No tongue? I don't understand what it means.
I don't know it myself. I just wrote the first thing that came to mind.
Yes, so did I.
Even before all this, I moved around a lot. I changed one hotel after another. Maybe I'm just tired of hiding. It's your turn now. Forget about the present. Try to remember something from your past.
Remember the foster care and write alone. Remember your mother and write rest in peace. Okay, that makes more sense. Remember why I came to the hotel, or draw without thinking. Well, we're not going to do that again. Let's remember why we came to the hotel. It's the most relevant to right now. It's the circumstances in which we met, right?
No future. Hey, don't even think about it. Look at it this way. If you manage to overcome all of this, nothing in the future will be able to stop you. I wanted to ask you something. Sometimes when we talk, you act a little weird. You're silent for long periods, glancing away like you're going through possible answers.
Well played, game. I wanted to note earlier that it constantly treats the gameplay as just a part of us, and the story is acknowledging it.
Is something bothering you?
I have agnosia. I can't distinguish faces and intonations. I just like to think a lot. I can't distinguish faces and intonations, except your voice.
So that's why you looked at me so strangely in the elevator. This means you're getting better. See, even in such a crappy time, there's still room for good news. Okay, let's not linger here. What should I draw last?
A smiley face. If I can't draw something nice, maybe you can do it for me.
And that's that. Your criticism will be appreciated, but not accepted. You know what? We did well. And even if we don't survive, at least we had some fun.
Honestly, this might be the brightest spot in our life.
Okay, let's go. We shouldn't stay here for long.
But of course, I'm the blight on this. Right alongside yours. If anything, that section at the end, it's better off without us. Do we push that thought out, or do we accept that we are poison to her? I'd really like to close this door. You know, not like there's any danger or anything.
Thanks for going with me. I thought this would help you relax, but it looks like it was important for me too. Okay, it's getting late. Let's take a rest. I have a feeling that the next few days will not be easy.
Speak, my son. What's going on? It's time to discuss what you've done. It's been a long day. A lot has happened. Let's talk about the meeting at the restaurant first. About that woman. You pretended to be her husband. Good. You made her happy. You preserved her dreams, so you were able to leave peacefully. What do you think about that? She was calmer when she had her fantasies. Not just calmer, she was happy. You can be happy too. The man next door. You participated in his interrogation. You convinced the priest to leave him alive. A commendable but empty aspiration. This man will continue to use you, but won't help you in any way. Why did the priest want to kill him? How do you know? Did you order him to do this? Or simply, what's happening with the priest? I didn't do this with the expectation of any reward, by the way. He heard someone who can be trusted without doubts. His lord. He is happy in his zeal. That's not all. You've let this girl manipulate you again. It's a pity. She woke you up in the middle of the night, put you at risk for her own desires. Don't worry. You are under my protection. This time. But you need to draw some conclusions. What do you think about today? I did what I could. That's all. And we left everyone happy. She had her dreams, the man was left alive, the priest was satisfied with us, and Robin got to have some fun. And so did I. You want me to apologize for this? I did what I could. You misunderstood me. Don't think about what you did. Think about what others have done. It's time to end this conversation. This is a dream, which means these are just our self-doubts. I think we can safely throw this into the ignore pile. Or the ignore puddle, as the case may be. Thank you for opening up to me. I feel that we've become closer. There are almost no barriers left. Is that why you come to me? The confession is over. Go. You have difficult days ahead of you. There's always difficult days ahead. I think I've been killing it so far. We were unsure of the day, and we've skipped some.
Another nightmare? I'm starting to worry about you.
I guess we're both in the bed now.
Well, at least food is on the table. I think we have enough for a couple more days. Could you check on the water in the bathroom? Yesterday it almost drained out. We should try to collect it in something just in case.
Yeah, actually we should have always been doing that, filling up whatever containers we could find. Meantime, though, I kind of want to see what's going on with this stuff. But we can't right now. Well, our stuff is still here. Is that a nosebleed? Is that what that's from? If we're lying on our left side, that would make sense.
So?
There's no water.
Damn it! We should have realized this earlier. We can survive without food for a while, but we need water. We have no idea how long we'll be stuck here.
Let's look for bottles of water.
We already cleaned out the entire hotel. And outside is even more dangerous. You can call the Watcher. Maybe he can help us with something.
He's got to be even worse off, right? But now we can have a look at some of these other numbers. 66314. Who is this? Are you one of them? I saw the number on the flyer. Ah, so you are the Seeker. Great. Do you want to know the truth? I will tell you the secret that the world government has been hiding from you all your life. What truth? About what's happening on the streets. You understand what this means, right? The world government doesn't need those who can think. They only need slaves and soldiers. Some will work on building the new order. Others will destroy all opposition. They don't even need us all. 1 billion or even less will suffice. That's why the massacre began. Only the most loyal and strong will remain. How do they do it? Water! It's all in the water, buddy. They add chemicals to it. A wild mix of psychotropic substances and mutagens. They make you see what you want while they mold your body into what they want. But I know how to get around it. No water. Only coffee. Lots of coffee. And vodka. I think I shouldn't have called, but let's humor you. What about this world government? Banks, corporations, fast food chains, garbage collectors, they're all part of the world government. They hid aliens, conducted experiments on US citizens. They pretended that the USSR had collapsed, but I know the truth. All of this was just a preparation for what's happening now. You know what, Stuart? I like you. You're not like the other people here in the trailer park. I think I shouldn't have called. Many people prefer to close their eyes after learning the truth. They imagine that all this doesn't exist, that it's all a fiction. They laughed at me when I tried to tell them. Who's laughing now? Huh? Huh? No one, because they're all dead. I'm so lonely. Someone's knocking on the hatch. I've been found. They probably tapped the phone. It's okay. I won't give up without a fight. Meet my double barrel, you Illuminati. Okay. Well, I'm content to end it right there. God, I'm glad that guy's dead. So the knocking happens elsewhere as well, huh? Actually, if we listen to the radio, can we hear something new? Ah, we can change it. I haven't been this close. I am a voice. I voice. I voice. I voice, I voice, I voice, I voice, I voice, voice. I am voice. Let's turn this off. Kind of reminds me of that movie Pontypool. Although in that case, it would already be over for us. Okay, 662525. Let's see if we're down for a reunion. Should I call him again? I'm not sure. Foster Care Support Line, how can we assist you? Hello. I didn't think you'd call. Happy 18th birthday. Oh, we're that young. I kind of got the impression that we were a bit older than Robin. Okay, what do we say to the people who raised us? I wanted to say goodbye. I'm glad you're ready to move on. I'm sorry we couldn't find a family for you. You have a rather rare condition, and for many, Sorry, I'm getting a call on another line. It seems something happened at your shelter. I need to sort this out. Good luck. That's all we get. I called looking for closure, and that's deeply unsatisfying. Can't say anything to you about it either. Nor can we leave. Oh, right, we had to call the Watcher. Honestly, I'd totally forgotten. Security post, how can I help? We're out of water in our room. By the way, any luck reaching the rescuers? I'm on it. Caught a signal, but it's really weak. I'll update you when news comes out. How's everything with you, by the way? Couldn't be better. I just love being cooped up in here, listening to those bloodthirsty creatures drooling outside my door. And the constant loud noise lately. I'm already planning how I'll be saving money for a shrink when we get out. If we get out. Yeah, and I've been thinking, like, they made it seem like it's just this city, but do we really know that? We're out of water in our room. You know, you're the only guest who's always got something to complain about. Monsters in the hallway, no water. You're a terrible client. But then again, the other guests are either dead or insane, so there's not much of a comparison. So, what's up again? We are out of water. Wouldn't you have noticed? Right. Looks like the emergency pump has failed. It needs to be restarted. Come down to me on the first floor. Find the security room. It's behind the reception desk. I'll guide you from there. This will be my first time meeting him. Interesting. Why don't you fix the pump yourself? Because I'm busy. I'm trying to establish communication. This is a much more important task for all of us. See you later. He hung up. What a coward.
We need to go downstairs, aren't we?
Weird sentence syntax?
We haven't been out for a long time. I don't even know what's going on there now. Tell you what, I'll go out first and open the door to the stairs for you. You'll wait a little and follow. Let's stay separate. This way there'll be less chance of being noticed.
Yeah, sounds right. Where did you learn to open locks? I'd rather ask, where will we meet?
I'll meet you near reception. If I'm not there, meet me here. Okay, I'll go out first and you'll follow. Walk towards the stairs. Good luck.
Okay. I don't like the idea of sending you out, though. I mean, don't get me wrong, you're extremely useful. You're a go-getter. It's just, you know. With the lights out, we can barely even see what we did. How does everything look in the rooms we've already been through? Huh. I see at some point the priest covered this up. Interesting. I really love the environmental storytelling in this game. Like, the deterioration that goes alongside our mental state. Although, oddly enough, we ourselves seem to be improving. I imagine that has something to do with our choices. Like, I can just see all the paths diverging in front of us. If we had just taken the batteries for ourselves, we may never have even met Robin. Then again, it's hard to say. What do these markings mean? It's like Passover. Young man, do you have a minute? I'd like to talk to you. What else should I do? Sure. I'm working on a theory of infection, but there's some inconsistencies. I need an outside opinion. The first question is about the variety of physical changes in the victims. You've encountered these unfortunate people much more than I have. What do you think influences their differences? They seem to depend on personality and experiences. Alright, next question. One of the first signs of change is nightmares. As I understand it, their essence varies depending on the victim's experience. But is there something common in them? The strange voice. Water. Let's go with the voice. I see. Alright, now let's talk about the level of physical changes. How noticeable are they? Let's just say quite noticeable. Is that so? Curious. Alright, I'm ready to draw a conclusion. This is definitely not an infection. The laws of our universe do not allow such changes in the body. Whatever caused them, it came from outside. I'm talking about a dimension with completely different rules, about a place where thought is as real as a physical object, or a person. Behind these changes is someone's will. I don't know what it wants, but it has a plan for all of us. And since the changes are spawned by the psyche, the defense against them must lie in the same area. Thank you for helping me figure it out, young man. Couldn't have done it without you. We got an achievement, so hopefully that means our relayed information was accurate. But, I mean, I can't help but realize you've essentially described God. Although, in this case, it's framed as cosmic horror. The themes converge in a really nice way. It is a crime that this game is not getting more attention right now. Three shots. Which means the priest is at it again. Let's hope he doesn't have a whole lot of ammo. And he just hasn't gotten to us yet. Can't travel upstairs. Was that a helicopter? Looks... Oh my... No, it may have just been your growl. Okay, well, we're not going that way. No. We can push that stuff down the stairs. I need to distract him. I'll try to throw something down the stairs. Gets you out of the way, at least. Move. Move. My God. First time we've seen the lobby again since the beginning. What a way to note the contrast. He likes to call himself the Watcher. He says it's not just a job. He had the same call sign back in the army, and he calls me a slug. He thinks I can't hear it. Why is he always so silent? Jerk. Go there. Do this. I know why you don't do anything yourself. Wheel-legged. What does that mean? But if you are a coward, I almost can't blame you. This place is as trashed as anywhere. Honestly, I'm surprised the power is still on. I guess this is all empty, otherwise we should be grabbing at it. What is that sound? The front door has been barricaded, which I guess at least keeps new creatures from getting in. That was something that was probably done on day one. Hotels are creepy at the best of times. Can we read any of these notes? It's me. Can I come in? No. Sorry, I've barricaded myself in here and it won't be quick to open. But I'm glad to hear your voice in person. What are you hiding in there? I'm not hiding anything. And if I am, it's none of your business. You need to go to the swimming pool wing. Go into the main hall and turn right to the elevator. To the left of it, you'll see an entrance to the pool. Go there. You need to find the boiler room and restart the pump. How do I start it? The staff left instructions in the boiler room. You can handle it. Just be careful. There are no cameras in the pool, so I won't be able to help you. Also, lately, I've been hearing some kind of rumble from there. I don't know what it is. Good luck, kid. Well, here we go again. You had another lapdog before us. But the harshest voice against you has been the one in our head. Maybe playing it safe is the wrong thing. Maybe it's about succumbing to the mistrust that causes us to become a monster. Then again, looks like the monsters are capable of killing just fine. Some of these creatures are huge, we know that. What I wouldn't give for a flashlight right now. It is too dark to see much over here. There is some more gum. Wait, I only just realized the reason this gum acts as a get-out-of-jail-free card with the woman in white is because we're taking romantic advice from them. That is hilarious. That's like winning Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with Snapple facts. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let me guess, whatever's been making that sound is under there, right? No. Let's keep a close eye on this. I really don't feel comfortable running right now, and after all, it's against the rules, as you can see. Okay, it's gotta go... look at all this pipe work. This is gonna be a whole thing. This here is the shallow end. We're gonna have to take this piece by piece. My god, no. This place is extremely unstable, even now. There's gotta be something we can do here, though, right? No! You know what serves me right for breaking the running rule? Alright, let's go. That sounded a lot more like a footstep. A very big footstep, but a footstep nonetheless. Oh my god. Okay, we need to increase the pressure. Okay, right. Oh, wait, no. He said there were instructions left here, right? Oh, yeah, right here. I was scolded for falling asleep in the boiler room. Why don't they understand? It's dark there and no one sees you. Water drops bring me good dreams. Okay, those aren't instructions. In fact, they're quite useless. No. What about here? Oh, I see. Okay, so let's just start with this one, the one that we can control. So that goes up there, curves around this way, down here, down, up, and around. This is so pointlessly convoluted. Over to here, down, and around. My god, why did they do this? Why did they do this? Okay, over, around, down to here, and 20. We need 20 bar. Blue needs to be 20. And that should be correct. If I get anything wrong, we need to diagnose it all over again. Now we need to check out the green room pipes. Which we... Wow, we don't even recognize spaces on posters. Although I believe we've observed that before. Whole lot of pills left over here. Okay, 15. We need 15 on you. 10 and 15. The darkness in here makes this tougher, but if we move this, we should have our answer. At least we don't have to follow another one back. My god, that was convoluted. 10. We need only 10. Let's close the door behind us. And get this right. There we go, we did it. We've returned water to the hotel. You know, oh my god. Hadn't met you before. Okay, we have to do something. Hey. Well, let's run. Good on you for closing the door, but still. Oh my god, we can't move fast at all. Oh no. Oh no, nope. Thank you, Steam, you're helping me out. Gaben be blessed. Through here? No. Through here? God, we have a complicated basement. Nope. The vent. That's it. God, why did this feel like Outlast all of a sudden? Climb, climb, climb. No, it's okay. Take your time. Honestly, I'm just glad she made it. But way to bring the party to me. These walls are not going to hold it. No. Yep, that's what I thought. Open. Open! Not that way. Nope. Oh, wow. Each hallway is themed around a different danger, huh? This way. Door, no. Okay, forget doors. Through here? No? If we can fit through... No!
Valve! Open the valve!
Get it? So you can bleed. Get on the wire with the other cities. We need to let them know we know how to take them down.
Yeah.
Hey, you came through in the end.
It was... something. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Are you alright? I should ask... Who was it?
I don't know, but it looks like it's dead. It looks like a short circuit burned down the fuses. We need to go to the Watcher. Maybe he knows what to do about it.
Well, we're basically unpaid maintenance, so we might as well.
Crap. At first there was no water, now there's no light. It's like I'm home again. Well, at least the pump is working now. Without light, this place looks even more creepy. It seems that someone is watching me. Talk to the security guy. I'll watch the entrance.
Sure. So I guess your church was a place of few extravagances. Was it you who cut the power? I was attacked. I had no other choice. You destroyed our only link to the outside world. I hope it was worth it. Well, considering it stopped me from dying, yeah. I was close to getting a signal out, but now everything's gone haywire. You've told me twice that you basically did. Alright, kid. I need to check the manual to see if this can be fixed. Head back to your room. The corridors aren't safe right now, and my cameras are no longer working. See you soon, jerk. Back to our dreams. Is that a submarine? No, a faucet. You tried to help them. You almost died. And what in the end? Everything only got worse and they treated you like crap. You're exaggerating their reaction. So you risked your life for them and they paid you with nagging. Of course, that's much better. Before you know it, you and only you will have to solve their problems again. They can rely on you, but you can't rely on them. Robin is helping me. She's with you only because you protect her. She's a thief, and you've already realized that. You know that she's hiding something even more dangerous. They will betray you if you rely on them, as it was then. You will be alone again, broken. Then you'll remember why you came here. I don't want this, but maybe it's worth reminding what it's like. Open the valve. Well, I can't walk anymore, so I guess I must. Scary. 8. Oh, God.
Hey, can you come in? I'm in the bathroom.
I guess we've gotten pretty trusting with each other.
As you can see, water's on. You did it.
We waited until a day later to test that?
Could you pass me the soap? I can't reach it.
There you go. Oh, you're just using the hand soap? Alright.
I've been wanting to take a shower for a long time. You may not believe it, but when we were kids, we didn't have a shower or even running water inside our house. I know it can be wasteful. At least, that's what my parents would definitely say. But I think that sometimes small joys can give us strength to face something big. Do you want to take a shower? You know, it's a great stress reliever.
We have to enjoy the little things, don't we?
Good thinking. You'll like it. Just wait until I'm done. I'm almost there. Would you mind going outside and closing the door? I need to get dressed.
Sure. I feel like in the meantime we should be checking that peephole.
The shower's all yours.
You're calling us now. It's me. Who's me? Your pal the Watcher. Who else would be calling you? Yeah, well, I guess we haven't told him about our condition. I figured out the issue. The emergency generator is shut off. It needs to be restarted. It's located underground, but to reach it, you'll have to go through the parking lot. But why can't you? And no, I can't do this myself, don't even ask. I'm nearly done setting up the radio transmitter. I need to finish this. Head down to me. I'll pass you the keys to the parking lot. See you soon, kid. I thought it wasn't possible to open that door.
Go without me. I need to do something.
What are you up to?
I can't say. You'll find out later.
If I come back.
I'll see you later, okay?
Sure.
Good luck.
Wait, we can still pick up the phone, but we've already called everything. God, this place is so dim now. And we can't open the room across the hall anymore. You again. Ah! You. Saw your face for a second, haha. Come here. I saw you with her. Young, beautiful. You went to buy tickets. Are you breaking up with me? She's remembering the moment when her husband left. If I don't direct this fantasy of hers, everything could end very badly. These are tickets to a resort. I was preparing a surprise for you. Really? You do remember how I love walks on a beach. But who is she? That girl you were with. Blonde hair, pink dress, car. No. Black hair, black t-shirt, hotel. Or you're getting the past mixed up with the present in more ways than one. It seems her mind is starting to clear. No. Who were you with? Tell me. I was giving my sister a ride, colleague from work was helping me. There were different people you saw at different times. Different times? I only chose that because we noted that she's starting to see things more clearly, and maybe if we can guide her in that direction, maybe we can do something. blonde in the car. Or girl at the hotel. Hotel. I didn't come here alone. A guy whose name I don't remember. I took him away from his family, like she took you away from me. He chose this room, our room, and he didn't even know about it. A horn dog like all of them. The shadows in the corners are getting stronger. I barely remember myself. Was it me who killed him? There's still something of you in there. Look, because of the photo we'd placed down, I had gotten the idea in my head early on that you must be related to us. But obviously I had the thought that you were the one who came in here with him. It's just that other stuff that seemed to contradict that, but this about confirms it. Yes. I knew it. The voice suggested it and I did it. And it felt good. I close my eyes and I see myself beside him. We're laughing, dancing. He's leading me, and I let him lead. The shadow. If she told me what to do, who's at fault? Me or her? It's not your fault. Something's using you. She toyed with me, just like my husband did back then. I'm a perpetual victim. The voice whispers not only to me. You hear it too, don't you? It pretended to be my husband. It will give you what you're looking for. It will become a part of you. Go. I won't see you again. Could I have said something differently? I mean, we broke you free. We showed that there is a way out of this. And that my theory was wrong. These monsters, they don't represent us. They represent themselves. Well, I guess that's kind of the conclusion we came to with the guy in 311. It presented so many different explanations, and we still don't know exactly where this came from, but we do know what it is and what it does. But the waking world is starting to merge with our dreams. Still, I can't help but feel proud. I feel like we've done right by everyone so far. Maybe we always felt that we were underwater. But some of our experiences here must have been a breath of fresh air, right? This must be the later stages of infection. But maybe this whole game has been about attentiveness, about utilizing what we've learned. I like to think that the key was right there. Dreams truly are merging with reality now. Ah, it's you. Head to the main exit and turn right. There will be a staircase to the parking lot behind the door. Here's the key for it. I'll have to clear the rubble to get to the door. Go down there and find the generator room. That's all. Off you go, kid. I've got work to do. It seems like he's still mad at me. If he's so smart, he should go do it himself. The thing is, we've managed to keep everyone alive so far. It makes me nervous that we haven't heard from the priest again, but we're doing good work. We have to be on the right path, right? We have to believe that we're on the right path. Oh, it was through here. This was blocked off earlier. Is there something to be seen out there? This fog is so dense now. The answer doesn't matter. We may have blocked off the door, but something that size could easily break through the window, could it not? Okay, silent is good. No big stomping creatures. Of course, that's liable to change at any time, and presumably nobody's been down here this whole week. In the 2004 remake of Dawn of the Dead, this was a real bad idea. I was scolded again for falling asleep. I can't help it. I have such beautiful dreams. And the voice. I close my eyes and I still hear it. I just don't know what he's saying. I need to listen. You're the one that's down here, aren't you? Oh no. What a coincidence, that alarm going off for a whole week and then stopping just as I arrive. I'm just going to assume that these lights are guiding me, but I'm going to take it easy just the same. Still, my instinct is to skirt the sides like a mouse, you know? And not stand too directly in the light for too long. Are you okay? I noticed some movement near you on the cameras. Be careful. Wait, I thought you didn't have the cameras anymore. Who did you see? A pale creature without eyes. Your girlfriend called it a crawler. Be quiet. It seems to be drawn to you. There are plenty of cars here. Why not just drive off in one? I wouldn't recommend it. Several guests tried to do that on the first day. I can still see their wrecked cars on the external cameras. You wouldn't want to run into what's out there on the streets. I'll take your word for it. Actually, I don't need to. Can you explain what I need to do? There's an emergency generator near you. Should be in working condition. It's just out of fuel. That's not consistent with what we saw yesterday. Find a canister and siphon off some gas from a couple of cars. As soon as you fill the tank, start the generator. Alright, I'm ready. Alright, take a canister and siphon off some gas, then refuel the generator and start it. And one more thing. Once the emergency lights kick in, the elevator will start working too. Use it to go up to the top floor. I finished setting up the transmitter, but I need you to make some tweaks to the antenna. If everything goes well, we'll contact the rescuers today. Good luck, kid. I still don't know about that. But yeah, that's probably our guy from before. He saw how I watch him from around the corner, and he understood everything. He knows what I'm thinking. He knows what I'm doing. He senses who I am inside. I need to stay away from him. It seems like central to the morality of this game is being able to resist the voice. So that's what I'm going to keep doing. I am curious about what's down this hall. And that shimmer at the end. Actually, it physically blocks us from going that way. Oh, you know what? That's probably the elevator. We may have to make a mad dash back. There you are. Okay, what side is the gas cap on these things? We're gonna have to step out, aren't we? Alright, just have to take it slow. Right there. I gotta know where you are at all times. You're over there, that buys us some time. This takes a while. If you come back, will it make sound while we're doing it? Any gas to be siphoned from here? Oh, of course you guys have positioned yourselves such that it's really difficult to get at some of your caps. And some of you just seemingly, you know, all those EVs that were around in 1993 and had exhaust pipes. Let's see if we can find another one. To avoid your wake. I think it's really fitting that I'm playing this game literally less than 24 hours after I watched Don't Breathe. Do you have a gas cap or what? Right here. But where did it go? Answer, if we can't see it, that's probably a good thing, right? Couldn't possibly mean that it's closer than I think. Alright, I'm betting 2 more. Because we're working with Project Zomboid levels of fuel. Maybe these things are just tough to spot. God, the little ripples on the ground when water drips from the pipes. Looks a lot like your aura. Nothing here in the dark. No, yes, right here. Can't look over our shoulder too much. But you seem to be pretty far away. Oh, wait, I think I hear you. Oh no, we need a little more. Okay, that got a little exciting. Now we need to move. Oh, thank you, game, for letting me be able to go through here. You're gonna go over there. Let's make this as quick as possible. It's probably not smart to be doing this in a major walkway. But if we're quick, if we're just quick enough. Alright, there we go, can't fall. Can't get around there. We need to go through this narrow way. And I bet you're heading back now, right? Yes. All right. We do this right, we're home free. Come on, come on. I mean, it may not be much, it may be a bit easy, but it's nevertheless tense, and it's a lot less tedious than most patrolling enemy segments. Kind of funny that this one is introduced 3 hours into the game, but... Let's open you slowly. And close you. This is gonna make so much noise, isn't it? Let's start it and be ready to run. Come on. Come on! I should probably run, right? Go, go, go. Restored power to the hotel. Come on. So that's all it takes. That looked like it went directly into me. Come in. Well, it's not a confession booth, but it'll have to do. Thank you. There's no need for gratitude. Stop the elevator. Why? Stop the elevator. Good. Young woman. She was walking next to you a few days ago. Describe her. But remember, lying is a sin. And sinners will face God's punishment. Black hair, dark clothes, energetic? You can't describe her face. What's her name? I don't know her name. I've seen you with her several times, and you're telling me you don't know her name? The girl I'm looking for was named Robin. She had light hair and was dressed in simple, modest clothing. She dyed it. Maybe it's her, maybe not. She betrayed her parents, stole from the community of simple, God-fearing people. I came to guide her back to the righteous path. Do you think this is the girl you saw? No, it's another girl. You think so? All right, my son. I'll take your word for it. I've been waiting for this for a long time. When God pays attention to the sin of the earth, the weak transform into their aspirations and destroy each other. You want to get out. That's why you're going upstairs, to call for rescue. But one of you has already fallen prey to the devil. He's already heeding its whispers. Do you know who? I kind of think it's you. Don't lie to me. The world has shown God its true nature, and he's displeased. I hear his voice, yep. I still don't know which of you harbors the devil, but I won't let him escape. This is my floor. Until we meet again. So there wasn't one correct answer. I managed to get through that without selling Robin out. It's not just hallucination, we're losing time. Can I just say, I really like the use and reuse of the environments in this game. Like, not only are they very nice to look at, but it's doing this thing I love in games where it's able to use the environments to tell the story, to have them deteriorate as we go through the game, to have it react to changes in our perception and changes in the world. Robin, what are you doing here?
Hi. Sorry. I tried to fix this thing myself to give you a rest, but I couldn't. Maybe you could try? And then I'll show you something.
Okay, still curious about that. Okay, I'm guessing we'll have to do the same thing again, just different parameters. Hey kid, glad you made it. The girl wanted to help, but she's a total zero in any sort of tech. Well, given her background, that makes sense. I found settings that will help us contact rescuers. We need to check them. You already know the drill. Set the voltage to 13 volts and tune in the wave. But this says 12. Oh no, it's on 12.
So, what do we need to do here?
Let's do 840. No, right, we need, hang on, wait. No, we can just change that to 5.
This voltage seems to work.
Yep. I'm actually kind of amazed you couldn't figure this out. Now it's time to tune the antenna. No, that'll be too much.
You've got the transmission.
There we go. And pull the lever.
It looks like everything is ready. Now pull the lever.
Uh-huh. It's not working. Crap.
It doesn't work. Something's wrong.
Days of work down the drain. Maybe we should increase the voltage? Make it display 18 volts and change the wave to a new one. That doesn't sound right. But... okay, wait. 5, 7, 6?
Yes, the voltage is perfect.
Okay. And then we need something much lower. And more to the right. Okay, well, we've created DNA.
I hope this frequency works.
Looks like it should.
Let's try again. Pull the switch.
Or we'll fry it. I don't know what else could be done.
Crap. I think we need to change something.
Oh, the hell with it. Just crank the voltage to the max and pull the lever. What have we got to lose anyway? Power to the entire building that I just almost died to redo? Then again, the only monster left at this stage is the priest. Okay, we need 2 more. So, yep.
Hey, you did it.
Yep, thanks for all your help.
I hope it works this time. Pull it. It works. Awesome.
It worked, kid! I'm sending a signal to the rescuers. If it works, we'll get an answer soon. Now let's wait, guys. Let's wait. I get the impression we might be waiting a while.
Now let's go. I prepared something.
Okay. Also, this place is a lot safer now if we can just find a staircase to push the priest down. Because that guy's a lunatic, and he's going to become even more of a monster soon, I think.
The antenna's working, but we still have to wait for an answer. So, I thought we should take advantage of this moment and have a little picnic. Let's pretend this week never happened.
Thank you. That's very nice.
I'm glad you like the idea. It is very important for me. Let's stay just for a couple of minutes and wait for an answer. And if we'll not receive it, we'll just leave. Well, why are you just sitting? Take some food. Help yourself.
This seems unsafe. I mean, with the tremors and... Look, I get the... Forget it, I'm just gonna eat. It's pretty moldy now, but that's alright.
Well, how do you like it?
Very tasty, thank you.
You are a terrible liar. But thanks for trying. Listen, I want to tell you something. I lied to you. But you probably already guessed it yourself.
Yeah, and frankly, you did the right thing.
I ran away from home. Wait, this wasn't an ordinary house. I lived in a gated community. We were extremely religious. We were taught to be afraid of the outside world. They divided everyone into two groups. Faithful, damned. We were punished for the smallest mistakes. And you know what was the worst? All this crap that happened there? I thought it was normal. And that's how the world worked. One day, I just decided that I couldn't do it anymore. I ran away.
What did they do to you?
Sorry, I don't want to talk about it. Let's leave what happened in the past.
I should have asked about what you'd stolen, but I didn't want it to sound like an accusation.
This creature came here for me. I don't know why he hasn't knocked down our door yet. He's probably busy with his crusade. I couldn't imagine a better situation for him. Sounds like Judgment Day from his sermons. I hope we can get out of here before he remembers about me. Oh, okay. Let's change the subject.
I should probably inform you that he most definitely remembers about you.
Eat something. Or did I cook all this for nothing? Well, not cooked, but I brought it here. What's happening around us? So many lives lost. It's a nightmare. It's probably even worse for those who've changed. Imagine that yesterday your nose just started bleeding, but today you're going crazy. Killing your friends with your own hands?
Robin, can we please get down off the ledge?
Because of what? Some kind of illness? Parasite? I guess it doesn't matter.
Aren't you afraid to be alone?
Who said I'm alone? The world is full of people who want to help you. You just let them in. Even in this place, trapped in this hotel, we found each other. And we found the Watcher guy. Although he is a bit strange, he is also trying to help us. I'm sure of it.
Some people don't make it easy to trust them, but sometimes we just have to.
We all have our secrets. Your problems with communication, nightmares. You lost your parents, right? When I was in your room, I saw the documents from the Child Protection Services. Sorry, I was complaining to you about my parents and forgot that... you know.
I don't have anyone. Maybe that's the problem.
I'm curious, what brought you to the hotel? I just have a feeling it's not a fun occasion.
I wanted to end all my problems at once.
Listen, I know things don't look good right now, but what I want to say is this. I'm glad you decided to put it off. I'm not sure I could have made it this far without you.
I'm also glad that I met you.
You know, for a guy who has communication problems, you're pretty good at holding a conversation. I'm glad we became friends. You know, to be honest, I've already lost hope that we would get out of here. That's why I wanted to have this picnic today. To create at least one pleasant moment before it's all over. There is no more food left, so let's stay here, at least for a minute, okay? Okay, we have to go.
The radio. Message from the rescue services. The request from the Sanity Inn Hotel has been accepted. An evacuation of civilians is scheduled for 8 p.m. tomorrow. All survivors are advised to make their way to the roof and await the arrival of the rescue team.
Did you hear that? They're coming!
Yeah, but have you heard of a hope spot?
Are you okay? Your nose is bleeding.
I'm not going to be able to go with you. The last day. And our beautiful ocean is turned to a sea of blood.
Are you alright? Can you hear me? Are you okay?
You're a voice we can understand. In other words, you're the only thing that can bring us back.
You slept all day. An hour ago, you just got up and started wandering around. Is everything alright?
I don't think so. Something is calling me.
My God, I guessed it was something like this. Yesterday you were bleeding. Today you walked around like you were blind. You scream it in your sleep. Don't tell me that this is a coincidence. Tell me, this thing, did it come to you?
Someone talks to me at night.
This thing got to you, just like it got to everyone else. You were infected. Oh, God. This will never end. Rescuers will arrive soon. If we remain silent and just leave with the rescue team, dozens of other people could get hurt because of us. And if we stay, we won't make it.
So just you go.
What should we do?
I feel we saw that it's possible for people to get broken out of this. But you'll fly and I'll stay. We can't risk it.
You don't want to put the others in danger, do you? Or do you think it won't be any better for you outside than it is in here?
No, the first one.
You can still get better. No one knows if the effect is irreversible. We can take a chance and fly away. Are you sure? Don't you want to change your mind?
The effect is reversible, but will it happen in time?
So, what are we going to do?
We could tell them and hope for the best. Will we also tell them that it is reversible?
They may leave you here. Or even worse, they could lock you in some bunker or dissect you like a frog. But you resisted this thing for a long time. Maybe this will help to find a vaccine for you and others? Are you sure? Don't you want to change your mind?
That's what we'll do.
Okay, let's do it your way.
I'm running through a million different scenarios in my mind, and none of it is good.
The helicopter will arrive soon. We need to tell the others to go upstairs. Tell that man in room 311. It's amazing he's managed to hold out this long. He wouldn't have made it without you. Priest, I really don't know what to do with him. He scares me. I'm afraid of what he's capable of. But I know he helped you. Despite everything he's done, there may still be some good in him.
Oh my god, you just keep, He could hurt you if you're on the same helicopter together. Then again, maybe he won't in the presence of the rescuers. Maybe he'll try to bring the whole thing down to stop you from leaving. Oh my god.
I saw what he did to the hotel guests. This crusade of his to exterminate Phil. Okay, we let him fly with us. Rest assured, I'll tell the rescuers what he did at the hotel. And about what he did before. I'll tell them everything. If I survive.
I'm sorry.
Though, maybe we're just wasting our time on him. We don't even know where he is or how to contact him. Yet, I can't shake the feeling that he's up to something.
That's true. Maybe finding him first. I have a feeling we'll see him again either way.
This is probably the Watcher.
Okay. I don't know if that's real or just another symptom of our infection. It's time for us to get ready, kid, but I need help. What do you mean? It's hard for me to talk about it. I'm disabled, kid. I can hardly do anything on my own. A friend from the army got me this job. He said it's a cushy position. Just watch the cameras and call the police if anything happens. You can't lift your butt off your wheelchair anyway. At least here you'll have something to do. And then all this started. Why didn't you say anything? I would have understood. Because I was scared, kid. I'm still scared. What if you decide to break into me and take all my supplies? What if that crazy holy man does it? I was stuck in this room on this wheelchair and I watched people die. I was responsible for them. How could I call myself a security guard if I can't guard? I just look at these monitors. I wanted to be useful, and I tried to be as useful as I could. I'm sorry I relied on you so much. You have nothing to apologize for. I understand. Even better would be, it's okay. We were helping each other. Thank you, kid. Thank you. I have one last request, and I really hope you'll agree to fulfill it. Come down here and help me get to the roof. I'll open up the door so we can finally meet in person. Alright? Alright. What's your name, at least? My name is Ben. Thank you. Oh, and one more thing. I saw how you look around the corners while walking through the corridors, as if you're talking to someone or seeing those who aren't there. You're infected, I know. Knew it for a long time. But you've been fighting this infection much longer than the others. And I believe that you won't give in to it. And if you decide not to tell anyone about it, I'll remain silent too. Because I trust in you. See you soon.
I heard everything. Go see him. He needs your help. Don't worry about me. I'll pack my things and wait for you on the roof. It's strange. I lost hope this will ever end. Be careful.
Okay. So here we are, right at the end, and... well, I'm hoping that the worst damage that can be done is to ourselves. That's all I want right now, is for everyone to make it. I want to make it too, of course. I feel like we deserve it. But this game's themes have all come together. Trusting in people has always led to positive outcomes. Even one of the monsters. If anything, that's given us even more hope for ourselves. A big part of this game has been trust, yes, but also understanding, and understanding that people have their own reasons for being guarded. If anything, that helps us introspect and realize how we look to others. They didn't trust us either. Who's there? Is that you, young man? Did something happen? Rescue is on its way. Get ready. You're not joking? That's wonderful. I need to prepare. Go without me, young man. I'll get it myself as soon as I gather my strength. And young man, thank you for everything you've done. I owe you my life. I'm glad there are still people in this world who can be relied upon. And I'm fortunate that one of them happens to be my next-door neighbor. This is so cool because I've talked in other videos that featured a hotel setting about how it's all these lives separate, parallel to each other, that never see each other, and yet connected by the location they currently share. And well, I think it's really cool how this game is set in a hotel, and yet its common theme is community. If M. Night Shyamalan were here, we'd be having problems in this situation on the way down. The priest has marked you as well. Oh no. No, no, no. The priest came for him. He was eavesdropping all this time to sneak in here when the door opens. Some cameras are still working. This is my corridor. He got her. Oh my god. He's taken her upstairs. Hello, my son. What do you want? I want to meet and talk. You were going to run away from the wrath of God, but I can't allow that. Sinners must be punished. If you want her to survive, go up to the roof. We have a serious conversation ahead of us. That gum isn't going to help us here, is it? No. This whole place is collapsing even further. Well, no chance this guy is getting on the helicopter now. He killed one of our friends. At least somebody got to hear his name in his last moments. I just keep thinking at least he went out knowing that there were no hard feelings. Why are you going up? He'll kill you. I need to save her. You don't owe anyone anything. She would have left you. They all got what they deserve. Their lies led to this, and you just made everything worse. You risked yourself to get their approval. You let yourself get attached to someone, and now you will suffer. I can still help her. If you fail, both of you will die. If you save her, she will leave you and break your heart, just like before. He's already felt my mark on you. He won't let you go. Have you ever wondered why you don't see their faces? That it's not just an illness? A barrier. A shield from those who wish to stab you in the back. Secrets, vices, weaknesses. Each of them, the girl, the guard, the priest. Which one of them will stay with you? Who can understand you? No one. No one. No one! Except me. No, I know your nature. And your nature is mine. But I'd like to think we've made great strides in overcoming you. Yeah, table for two? Thanks. Huh, no wonder it was so easy to get a reservation. It seems some spaces have opened. But it seems the priest was the true deadliest threat. CA, new guest checked in today. The guy came with just one backpack and rented a room for one day. There's something strange about him. He avoids people, wants to be alone. He talks to himself. He's quiet. He's just like me. You were here from the very beginning. The wash closet label has been torn down for some reason. We've really got to get this right. Everything ends, my son. Including our acquaintance. I came here to talk. Good. We have something to discuss.
You're a deranged piece of crap!
Patience is not my virtue, my child. Don't test it. I've worked hard for the glory of God these last days. He forced sinners to reveal their true form to the light, and it was my duty to make sure that everyone received what they deserved. But my work isn't done yet. There's one last confession to be held. Repent, my son. Release her first. She won't go anywhere. The wayward daughter will return to her family. I'll take care of that. Well, then that means there's no way all three of us leave. I'll take care of that. The first sin, my son. Collusion with the devil.
What are you talking about?
You don't have to make excuses. I know the signs. I've seen him many times these days. The devil directs you with his words and says what you want to hear. And you let him carry you away. Actually, I've been doing just the opposite. I've heard a voice, but I've never given in to it. You haven't stained your hands with the blood of the innocent. Not yet. But that doesn't mean you're not guilty of something else. The second sin, abetting. You sheltered a runaway thief, a traitor to her own family. What will you say in your defense?
Talk about hypocrisy. You're the one who milked my family dry. I took it from you, not them.
She is guilty, but she can repent. I gotta speak your language. You allowed her to escape punishment simply because you hoped for her repentance.
I'm not guilty of anything! It's his church that was exploiting us!
I know this sounds bad, but I'm doing something, Robin. You disappoint me. The third sin, fleeing from the holy duty. I gave you a chance to survive. You might not have noticed it, but I tried to guide you on the right path. I would have liked to see a person like you by my side. to assist me in God's work. And you decided to run away with the rest, became just another sheep in the flock. There's no sin in being close to people. There is no sin in being close to people, but where do you see honest people? No. I am in doubt, my son. You walked a worthy path, but the voice of God commands me to carry out his punishment, and his word is the law. Forgive me, no. How do you know that God is speaking to you? Foolish question. He knows all our secrets. His words come true. How can I not believe him? You taught me yourself that you can't trust anyone. But who could he be if not our Father? He guides me. He's allowing me to carry out his justice. He preaches what I've known all along. Isn't it the devil who tells people what they want to hear? That's true, but I've waited for this moment all my life. I prayed for him to answer me. I wanted to be his chosen one. I trusted a deceiver. There's only one way out. Oh my God, am I actually gonna try and save this guy right now? He realizes he's wrong. We'd be a hypocrite if we didn't. Oh my... But you're a nut job, and you're gonna be dangerous later. You killed our friend, dude. You must judge yourself. That's right, son. I'm glad I at least taught you that. May each be repaid according to his deeds. Oh no.
What's going on? What's going on?
Oh no, that was the wrong choice for us. Maybe I should have done it for myself, if not for him. I just think what an injustice it would be for him to survive when he's killed so many others. Do you trust people? That's the creature we saw floating by through the window. I am voice. I would say I've overcome my demons. Protecting my friends is what I did here. Letting him die was the practical decision. Not to mention the just one. Now I'm trying to convince myself of that. I'm disabled. I've watched people die. What we've drawn has been corrupted. Our refuge, our fortress, now invaded. Welcome back. Have a seat. You must be tired, aren't you? Would you like me to make some tea? Let me go. You speak as if I've locked you in a cage. You've got it all wrong. Here you can become free. But if you wish this, after our conversation, you can go back. I wanted to talk to you like this directly for so long, but your mind is such a stubborn thing. It doesn't let anyone in. It took a very long time before I could gather all the pieces to truly understand you. And now, when we can really talk, I have an offer for you. But first, I want to dispel your doubts. What do you want from me? I don't want anything from you. On the contrary, I want to help you. I'll give you what I gave to others. Happiness. You mean letting them indulge in their worst selves? Are you in my head? Not quite. I'm very far away. But I can connect with those who are ready to answer me. Some allow me to come and visit them. What is happening to the world? I'm bringing a piece of my home with me. I feel unwell without it. Don't worry, it's a minor thing. You'll get used to it. Why are you killing people? I never harmed anyone. All I do is bring love. Yep, just like that priest's god, huh? My friends simply stop those who prevent it from spreading. I came here for a reason. $8 billion souls are suffering in purgatory. How could I turn away from them? I can give them happiness, to each his own, unique, as I've already given to others, to their own but separate from others. What kind of happiness can you give? Well, I can't read my own tone there. I meant to have, I guess, indignant skepticism. You turn people into monsters. They got what they wanted. A new world inside their minds. A new body. The ability to charm. To be part of someone's life. To be invincible. To punish. They felt great. Until you came. Not everyone can be reached so easily. Unfortunately, your mind is a stubborn one. A rare quirk of perception that was combined with years of trauma and doubts. That's why you're so important. If I became a part of you, I'll understand how to become a part of everyone else. Your gifts are not material. It's like madness. Why? Each of you sees the world in your own way. I just made their versions feel more real. I showed them the world they dreamed of. Full of admirers, friends, sinners. Well, that's the thing about isolation. You live in your own head for too long, you come up with an idealized fantasy. You don't realize that the best thing is when everyone can learn to work together, when everyone can compromise and make something that benefits us all. Because when we're alone with our own vision of perfect, what we're left with is delusion. After all, you also see the world not like others, but you wouldn't call yourself insane. I feel your loneliness. Even when you open up to others, they are not able to fully understand you. But I can. I hear Robin's voice. I have her. Because of a coincidence. I tried to help you, to open your mind so we could talk. Unfortunately, it wasn't my voice that you began to hear first. But when she leaves, everything will change. You're still unsure. I see it. All right. Let me remind you of something. The moment that started it all. I love how it's combined this cosmic horror with a very personal story, and with many personal stories. Seeing the way they collide and interact with each other. And unlike other horror games, you actually make a convincing argument from a certain perspective. But not from mine. That's how you found her. How old were you then? 5, 6? No father, no friends. Communication issues because of your condition. There was only her in your world. And then she decided to leave you. Wasn't your mother supposed to be the person that you could always rely on? If she let you down, anyone can let you down. You're trying to manipulate me. We could call you out directly, or we could defend even her. But it's true. That's how you remembered her. There are no other images of her in your memory. Only a body in a flooded bathtub. I wonder, is that why your dreams are always full of water? Now we're learning our own story. But we do recognize her in the photo. I know why you came to the hotel. You thought about following her. If you were ready to leave everything, why not join me instead? I'm going back to Robin. I'm sorry, but she's gone. The helicopter has already arrived, and she left you on the roof. Now you only have me. The time has come. There is nothing around you. No future, no past, no one to rely on. I just saw that down below. Don't leave me. There is only me. And I can give you everything you want. Are you ready to accept me? Later, Tater. Don't leave. I'll be with you. Nah. I knew it. We just had to look around, even when it seemed like the only choice. There's nothing waiting for you there. Stay. If you really were benevolent, you wouldn't have to lie to us like this. Stop! I hear you, Robin.
I'm so glad you woke up.
I can see you.
Don't move. Help is on the way.
Excerpts from the diary of the commander of the 3rd Rescue Service Brigade,
Everything will be okay.
September 19th, 1993. A distress signal was received from the coordinates of the Sanity Inn Hotel. A rescue helicopter arrived at the specified location at 20:03. There were 3 survivors, a young man, a girl, and an elderly man. We provided them with first aid and transported them to a temporary hospital. They reported experiencing symptoms of infection, realistic dreams, hallucinations, voices. These symptoms lasted for more than a week, but there were no physical changes in his body. Representatives of the CDC arrived that same evening and demanded the infected person be transferred to them, his companion. September 24th, the girl from the hotel, Robin, keeps asking about her friend. I can't help her. CDC claims they didn't send their representatives, which is strange. That elderly professor also came in, but I gave him the same response. An order from the Secret Service demanded to edit all reports about him. It seems that he was transferred to some special department. I heard rumors that vaccine development has begun. I only hope that we survive the process. Maybe we shouldn't have told them, but at least this way, what's happening to the world can be reversed. So maybe this is the better ending, and maybe there is some hope that we could see them again. So that was the Inn Sanity, and that was an absolutely incredible experience. I have never, not even in like the Telltale Walking Dead games, been that tense and that utterly engaged with choices. Every little move we made felt so meaningful, and it wasn't just from the perspective of survival or not survival, it was about who these people were to us and what we were to them. And because of this, it felt like they were so real in that way. It felt like It felt like we had a duty to them, but we didn't have to. In so many ways, we could have... It was a test for the player. I mean, there were so many different perspectives on what the right choices are. Not all of them were super obvious. There were right and wrong answers when it came to those much more tense, like almost interrogation scenes, in which I was more scared of the priest than I was of the ghost woman. I suppose that's not apt, but that's how I kind of saw her. But everyone sees things differently, and I love how the themes of the game tie in so much not only to the player's own real-life experiences, but also to our expectations regarding the fact that this is a game. And so it masterfully weaves that, like, real logic into game logic. It makes it very difficult to anticipate, like, okay, what would a game want me to make as the right choice here? It kind of lets us know early on that we need to do what feels right, and it makes those choices, it makes them consequential without feeling like we have to thread a specific needle. It makes it feel like it's got just the right combination of not wanting to screw this up Telltale style, and wanting to kind of express ourselves through our choices. And the world changed to accommodate that. All over, I was just seeing the different ways things could diverge, and I think different people's playthroughs will look very different. I've been playing for actually 4 hours and 1 minute now. So pretty much exactly that length, and this is the kind of game that's going to stick with me for a long time. It's been out for several days now, and it's only got about 50 reviews on Steam. That is a crime, because this is a masterpiece, and I really hope it's able to get some more attention through me. It's great because it not only has you expressing yourself through your choices, but it has you observing the consequences of those choices and adapting to them as you go. It never felt like, okay, I made this decision, so now I'm totally screwed forever. It felt like I had the opportunity to change and grow as it went. Of course, it's very much up to you whether you think you're making things better or worse with those choices, but I'm just repeating myself now. This was a great game, and you should totally try it out for yourself, especially if you think I did things incorrectly. But if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.